So this is what isolation is like for people in uni halls.
There's no doubt Freshers' Week is usually memorable. The memories, though, are not usually like this.
It's just sort of counting down the days on the calendar until we can get out.
Daniel is one of 124 students who've already got coronavirus at the University of Glasgow. Now, all students across Scotland have been told not to go to the pub, have parties, or even go home to see family.
When you send like hundreds of thousands of teenagers away to uni and just tell them, right, don't have parties, don't interact with people, I think inevitably a lot of blame is coming on teenagers for that reason. But when you think about it, what do they sort of expect?
With nearly 90 cases at the University of Liverpool, the Health Secretary's refused to rule out a student lockdown over Christmas, something that could be inevitable.
The scientists who give the government advice through SAGE are very, very clear. They've said all the way through that they regard the end of term, close to Christmas, as a bigger risk point than the beginning of term, because the virus can spend, the term spreading, and then hundreds of thousands of students dissipate around the country.
The number of UK cases today is the highest figure since mass testing began. For those able to get one, many are waiting days for the results. The latest government figures show, on average, just 10% of coronavirus tests are being processed within 24 hours in England. That's down from 14% in the second week of this month. Meanwhile, cases have nearly tripled since the end of August. One private lab in Cambridge admits they simply can't keep up with the number of tests coming in.
The main problem is just the volume of testing. The demand is enormous. Over the past 2 weeks, we've seen 5 to 10-fold increase in demand.
Getting testing right is crucial if the government's new contact tracing app is to work well.
And if you come into close contact with another user who reports a positive test result, the app will send you an anonymous alert.
Launched today, it was piloted in the London borough of Newham, but it needs at least 15% of us to download it to have any real effect.
There's an uptake on the younger generation because they know how the smartphone works, whereas the older generation, they're not so much used to it. So we are trying to give that information out firsthand.
The app's been downloaded 1 million times already. The question is, will those who have it use it?